Nigeria is a country that just breaks one. Every day we wake up now, it is to one monstrous news or the other. It is to one atrocity or the other. From the north to the west to the east to the south, atrocities going on. What is wrong with us? We sit down and we have allowed criminals, we have allowed monsters to take over our land. We've allowed evil people to take over our land. People are romanticizing violence. There's nothing romantic about violence. People justify violence when it is done by their own. They justify it. It is only when it's done by others that they now attack it. How are we going to continue like this? The only people who will continue to win when we continue to do this are the criminals, are the evil-minded ones, are the monstrous ones, are the people who are committing all sorts of atrocities. Because at the end of the day, they know they're going to get supporters from amongst the people. What is bad is bad. What is wrong is wrong. Evil is evil. It doesn't matter whether it's your own people or not your own people that have committed it. We can't just continue like this. Look at the killings that are going on in the southeast. We've not finished dealing with the killings in the northeast. Life has turned to something. You kill somebody and you put his head on a spike and you put it in a motor park. What are you fighting for? What nonsense is that? What evil? You're just evil. You're just barbaric. You're just a coward, a mindless, cowardly killer who is getting away with it because we have a state that has failed in its responsibility of protecting lives and properties, that has failed in its responsibility of actually prosecuting people. What is this? You find people justifying these heinous acts. The other day, there was a video that was reported to be, is this in Sri Lanka, where people were said to be chasing politicians, failing politicians, attacking them. I couldn't even watch that video to the end. But I saw a lot of people who felt, let this be done in Nigeria and stuff like that. Are you okay? You think the killings are going to stop with the politician? You don't know the way you think politicians are your enemy. You too, you are somebody else's enemy. The fact that you are educated, the people who are not educated, they see you as a problem. They see you have one who have taken away their destiny, who is conniving with all of those educated people who have oppressed them. So when they are coming to kill, they're not going to stop at killing the politicians. They will come after you and I too. The politicians will probably jet off. They've used their money. They've used their money to get dual citizenship. They will use private jets and flights, and they will leave you and I with these people that will come after us. People think there's something romantic about violence. There's something romantic about shedding blood. There's something romantic about killing. When it's time to work hard, there are systems in place that you can use. It's not easy. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. You're going to put in your sweat, grit, tears. You're going to be disappointed. You will keep going. But people don't want to take that. People are looking, let's just kill everybody and let things be. How? How does that work? There's no country that has been built on evil. How will it stand? We've come to a place where killings are just going on everywhere. And for those of you who are actually justifying this, just know that, like I've said before, and I'm going to repeat today, they won't know where to end. Sure, you are seeing another person and say, that person is enemy. That's how you too, you are somebody's enemy. And they will come after you. And then who will be the one to speak for you? Who will be the one to stand for you? Where will be the straight? Because you've justified the evil. There are still people who believe that Boko Haram is being done because of payback time for what happened in Biafra. That's their belief. They don't want to believe that it is either their people or the people they share the same faith with that are doing this. That's the same thing. And I see a lot of people too doing the same thing. The atrocities going on in the south, they say, no, it is Fulani militia, it is the soldiers, you're justifying it. You're not looking at the problem and accepting, just looking at it and calling it out for what it is. A monster has been bred. Killing does not solve any problem. And when the killing starts, it never ends. It never knows where to end. It continues. And we are all victims waiting to happen. And for you that you're sitting down and that you're gleefully justifying this heinous act that has just happened, this lawmaker that has been beheaded and his head on a spike, that you're gleefully, either justifying it vocally or silently or with your body or whatever it is, just know that those who have died before will not die again. The next to be killed are you and I that are alive. Who is next? The victim card in Nigeria is going around. Being a victim in Nigeria is no longer a matter of if, it is a matter of when. Yesterday's victims were once survivors. Today's victims were yesterday's survivors, and tomorrow's victims will be today's survivors. I ask again, who is next? Keep justifying this evil. Keep justifying this monstrous act. It's only a matter of time before it gets to us. As for me, I've made up my mind since 2014, when I came out on the street and started demanding for Chibok girls, and I saw all the atrocities of people being killed. I say it can be my turn at any time. There's enough rest in peace for every one of us.